We are at Carrot Hill!
Which way are we going?
That way! Let's go!
So I'm making the most of the fact that the wind has died down for a second. As Arthur said, we are at Carrot Hill. It's a local kind of hill, basically, just outside Dundee. It's about as far as we can get with current restrictions still in place, but it gives you a lovely view out over the Cairngorms, and it's a nice little walk with a little kind of trig point at the top that the boys really like. So we are doing that walk today. The wind is bitter. It really is bitterly cold. This sunshine is not giving you the true idea of the temperature. I am very grateful for my dust of snow wrap and my, what's this, everyday slouchy beanie to keep me warm. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the views.
Follow me out down to the bay. Forget all the worries when you're with me. Let every wave gently kiss away some of the hardness from those brief yet gloomy days.
Oops. Not sure whether you'll hear me over the wind, and I don't know if you can quite see it, but if I can zoom in, there is snow on the Cairngorms, on the top of the mountains in the distance. Wish we could get there.
Anchor our hearts and give us a fresh start. Wilderness, we've come for you. We'll misbehave, stay up till late, share our secrets as we let go. No more illusions, no more standing still. Our love fusion will never cease to thrill. Wilderness, we give you our mess. We're so blessed to have you. Anchor our hearts and give us a fresh start. Wilderness, we've come for you.
We've reached the top of Carrot Hill, and it's a pretty impressive 360-degree view up here. You've got the Cairngorms off to the north in that direction, where you can just about see some snowy little peaks, and then a Tom and Arthur on the top of the trig point, and come back round towards kind of the coast, heading up from Dundee. You can just see the sea in the background, and down towards Grotty Ferry where we are, and you can see just behind these bushes
Hot chocolate!
We are back from Carrot Hill and we've had some lunch. I'm just making a cup of tea. Actually, I'll probably turn the kettle off while I'm talking to you because it's going to get really loud otherwise. Yeah, it was a lovely walk, a bit chilly as I said, but really nice to kind of blow the cobwebs away. We've got a quiet afternoon planned. We're not up to much at the moment, which seems a bit daft during April vlogs, but obviously with restrictions still in place, there's not many places that we can kind of go and explore for full days out at the moment. So just making the most of it. But I got some happy mail. I have received the March, I guess, instalment, the third instalment of Erin at Henny Penny Makes' Colour Therapy Club. And this month is orange. So it has arrived with all the wonderful orange minis in there. So I need to finish the red ones. So the first month was pink, which I have finished. I'm making a stitch in time blanket using this club. So it'll just be kind of a small lap blanket. But there's the first one. And then I am nearly done with the second one. I'm on the kind of penultimate square. So I think I'm going to try and catch up with this afternoon. And then I will start on these ones. I'm doing one block of each month using 9, and then I'm saving the spare mini because you get 10 minis in each session because I'm going for the scrappy pack, which gives you 10. And I'm going to create a pair of kind of rainbow scrappy socks at the end of the club. But yeah, always nice to come back to a little bit of happy mail. Right, anyway, I'm going to make this cup of tea now because I'm a bit chilly. I've just put the heating on, and yeah, Arthur and Tom are playing some, I don't know what they're playing, Minecraft. I think they're playing Minecraft together. So hopefully we'll have a nice quiet 20 minutes or so to sit down with a cup of tea and add a little bit to that square. I was a bad vlogger yesterday and failed to finish off yesterday's vlog, which is why you're suddenly getting a random good morning towards the end of the vlog because it's actually Saturday morning and not Friday now. We had a lovely morning yesterday. We went and walked and did Carrot Hill, and you'll have seen all the lovely footage that I got of that. But then our afternoon went a little bit crazy. The boys were really unsettled. They wouldn't play together nicely. They were just getting bored and grumpy, and they needed a lot of kind of interaction from us. Arthur is a little bit anxious at the moment because I've talked about his continence issues before, but we are starting to tackle some of his overnight continence issues at the moment, having had a lot of support with his daytime issues and a lot of improvement with that. We are starting to tackle the overnight issues, and he's doing really well with it, but it is, you can see that it's making him anxious. You know, he's aware of it and he's conscious of it, and that's then affecting his behaviour just in general. But yeah, so I think that was part of it, and Jasper was just being a 4-year-old really and bouncing off the walls and picking up on Arthur's anxiety. Anyway, so they were hard work yesterday, which is why I didn't really get the vlog finished. But I forgot to do book of the day as well. So I thought I would just pop on quickly this morning and do like an end of the vlog for yesterday with book of the day and with a little round off, so it doesn't just end abruptly after 5 minutes of footage. Anyway, so this is the book of the day that I have picked. This is The Day I Fell into a Fairy Tale by Ben Miller. It's a children's book. And Ben Miller is a comedian who you may recognise from Armstrong and Miller. He was Lord Featherington in Bridgerton. And I picked this book up for Arthur at Christmas. This was the present he got on Christmas Eve. We do book and pyjamas for Christmas Eve. And this was the book he got for Christmas Eve. I just saw it in the supermarket and it just sounded really fun. And it was just as I was in the kind of just planning out my Grimm's Fairytale Club. And I just thought it sounded really, really good. And we read it starting from just after Christmas. We read it to him as his bedtime story. And it was brilliant. I don't know who enjoyed it more, me or him, but we really enjoyed it. I'll read you the blurb. Once upon a time, Lana and her brother Harrison would spend hours playing together. Then, one day, Harrison decided he was too grown up for games. Lana misses her brother until a magical supermarket suddenly appears one night and changes everything. Hidden amongst the shelves is a portal to the world of fairy tales, but not the ones where everyone gets a happy ever after. These are the real stories, the dangerous ones that only brave children should read. And Lana must summon all her courage because the fairy tale world is in danger. Can she convince Harrison to join her, to believe again, before it's too late? A magical adventure about the power of stories and an important reminder that you're never too old to believe in fairy tales. So yeah, it's basically all, the supermarket is called Grimm's. And it's basically draws together a few of the different Grimm's fairy tales, Sleeping Beauty being kind of the main one. There's a bit of Hansel and Gretel in there. And it was just really, really fun. It had some fantastic kind of illustrations in as well, which Arthur really appreciated. And it also kind of went into sort of sections where you had sort of fairy tales, where she was reading from a book of fairy tales and stuff like this. Yeah, I would really recommend it. And I'm not necessarily just for kids. If you fancy something really lighthearted and easy to read and that's a bit fun and you don't mind reading a kid's book now and then I would recommend it, because I would be tempted to read it again to pick up on the chapters that I missed when Tom was doing bedtime story. He's got a couple of other ones as well. The Night I Met Father Christmas and The Boy Who Made the World Disappear. And I'll definitely be picking them up for Arthur at some point because they were brilliant bedtime stories. So yeah, that's today's book of the day. And that will be the end of today's vlog, really. But hopefully I will be a bit more on it for Saturday and I will get a little bit more proper footage and proper kind of vloggy stuff. But, you know, sometimes life just gets in the way, doesn't it? Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow, today. I'm not quite sure how that works. Bye.